Alright, so what you're going to need for this anime-like hairstyle is heat protectant, a hair dryer, a comb, a straightener, and some styling product. Oh, and some monies too in case you need to go buy some of this shit. Take your heat protectant and spray it on your head. Oh, we'll make sure it works first. Okay, take your heat protectant and liberally spray it all over the place. Lots of heat is going into this style, so don't worry about using it too much. The more protection, the better. You can always go out and buy more if needed, and spending a little money on protection then lots of money on hair restoration is well worth it. I usually get it pretty damp and I comb my hands through it to make sure it's going in the right direction for the impending style. Oh, that looks pretty good as it is. Get your hair dryer and set your temperature. I have mine set on warm because I don't want my hair to combust. Now, dry in the direction you want it to go. I've been saying and will be saying in the direction you want it to go a lot this tutorial because it really is important. As you're drying, keep using your hands to comb through your hair. Blast with warm and then blast with cold air to set the hair in that direction. Basically, a lot of the style is done pre-styling in a sense. When you're done, check for wet spots because having wet spots when using the straightener really hurts like a mofo, so don't do that. Next, grab and turn on your straightener. If you can quantitatively set the temperature and seeing as hair's burning point is about 375 degrees Celsius, no, Fahrenheit, definitely Fahrenheit. Set it to no more than 370 because you don't want to burn your hair off. I usually do 350, but when my hair is longer and I need a little bit of a boost, I use 370. Next, grab the comb. You're going to use it simultaneously with the straightener to separate the hair, allowing the straightener to get to every single strand on your head. Start on the left side and then... Actually, you know what? No. Before we begin, I'd like to address something that is frequently brought up in this section of the tutorial. Straightening your hair does not make you gay. The only thing, I repeat, the only thing that makes you gay is if you like to play with someone's dong-along. In fact, if you think about it, that's probably the most heterosexual thing you can do to your hair. Straighten it, and at the same time, being gay isn't a bad thing, so I don't know why all y'all is offended in the first place. God. Anyway, start on the left and gradually go over to the right side of your head. But be careful because your hair will still be kind of hot after it's straightened. Basically, you want to apply even pressure via the straightener all the way up through the tips of the hair. Comb your comb through it, that was redundant, and straighten it straight up and in the direction you want it to go. Oh, and also make sure the material of your comb is not the kind that will melt with heat. Unless it's the style you're going for, then by all means go ahead. Just to make it faster, even before I'm done straightening one portion of hair, I already have my comb going through ready to pick up the next strands because sometimes daddy's in a rush and need to get ready real fast. I can tell when most portions are straightened because it has a different texture when I run my hand through my hair. If you miss any spots, go back and fix that. I don't know if there's a rule about how many times you can go over the same piece of hair with the straightener, because I probably just burned off all the protectant by going over the same piece of hair like 50 times. But that's how I do it, and you guys want to know how I do, so here you go, hey! Over on the right side, please be sure not to burn your head because for some reason, the angle of your hand is perfect for that. Make sure you get the very back bits of your hair too, just behind the crown. Sometimes when you style it, it randomly poofs up in the back, so then you got that, and just make sure you don't forget that part. Unplug the hair straightener, making sure not to burn yourself, unless you're into that, and put your comb away. Last thing, the product. Gatsby Moving Rubber. I love this product. What you're gonna do with all this junk is put some in your hand. Now, I know this is weird, but you guys wanted to know exactly how I do my hair, and so this is exactly how I do it. I bend over and start combing it through my hair. Go through the sides and then go through the front to the back of your head. Run your hands down through your hair, kind of like you're in one of those sexy car commercials. Do that up the front towards the back to make it stick up. And the reason why I'm bending over is to have gravity help in the styling process as I go through and literally envision the style. Basically, you're spiking your hair straight up. You should experiment too. Maybe it does work better by not bending over. I don't know because I never tried it like that. So maybe it does work better. And you should probably let me know in case it does so I can change up my style and know what's good. I whip my head up and look at it. This is where you fine tune. Go through and form all the spikes. I just grab chunks of hair and pull it in the direction I want it to go. If you want, you can also kind of twist your fingers around to get it to spike at the end.
We're going home tonight, 'cause we are the kings of the night.
And that's really it. Anytime during this video you got a raging hard boner and don't know what to do with it, check out some of my other videos and subscribe to relieve yourself. Thank you for watching and have fun.